attack. That was just the weapon attacks.
I
Those things are
disagree.
mean.
That's not fun.
Yeah, it is not fun. Just a weapon. How many attacks did she have?
Those, and then from the base attack of 19, and then the wing attacks as well.
Base
Attack of 19.
Holy crap!
The wing attacks have special attacks as well.
Oh gosh.
That put you on fire for a lot of damage as well.
What CR was she? That sounds terrible.
23?
Oh
No, it's actually not that bad. It's pretty hard, but
We noticed, that guy.
We noticed, yeah. Oh man.
yeah. So I suppose you fly back home.
At maximum
Back to the
velocity.
Phoenix, yes.
Back to the little. Oh, back. All right, sure.
Yep. We will. Everyone hold on to the rope, and Zacharias will fly up to the Phoenix. Just drop him in its face.
Do you go through the temple?
No,
Yes,
no.
we
just-
fly through the temple.
No, we just fly straight up to the Phoenix.
Just
No,
Really?
No,
no,
no.
no. Like if you even try that, Zacharias, I don't care. I'm flying the opposite direction. This way.
Yeah,
I've got the world enclosing.
we return home to the manor.
Quickly, some places become home.
Yeah, safe
Safer.
from flames that sing, and
Only person who's ever said that, surrounded by crazy partying bugbears.
oh, it's good to be back.
No more angels. Oh,
Finally.
gotta sit down in the meeting room.
Yeah.
Also, remove any buffs you guys have.
Have you expended some wand uses, perhaps? Is that what
Yeah.
I'm seeing?
Well, the healing I did was all from my personal spell list. But ones.
Enough to take you all to max?
Yep. As far as I can tell, I put everyone to max. I might have missed someone, but
Yeah. Back home, Zacharias will sit down in a big, like, chair somewhere and just.
unless you specifically call for him, and Sirius is going to return to his room. He's basically turned into his sanctum.
Yeah, Zacharias will, after sitting there for a few minutes, basically catching his breath, he will retreat into his lab and craft more Dwemer essence.
A sign will be on Azirus's door.
It's like I imagine like it's a magical meth lab.
Yeah, it is basically a meth lab in
And
there.
like dust powder
finest crystal angel dust over here.
thing. Crystal angel dust.
That's his secret ingredient. He uses angels for it.
Yes, a ground
Cash,
up.
we need to cook.
Everyone is cooking.
All right.
Azirus's room once again will feel very
So you
strange.
begin
to your
cooking.
bust.
Actually, can anyone cook? Because there's no servants here.
I mean, anyone can cook.
Alphas!
So Kyron just
Halfus
goes
might be
outside
able to
and grabs
cook.
something.
Halfus
from a
will,
bonfire
yeah.
somewhere.
Living by himself, but he's spending a lot of time right now out. He's kind of doing his thing.
I can technically use magic to cook. I can take any kind of food, even if it's spoiled or rotten, and re-prepare it using spells.
Oh, I know. You know what you should do, Asurius? You should go into Isabel and tell her to cook.
No.
Make me a sandwich, woman.
yeah, I was about
If
to say,
any-
bitch, make me a stone sandwich.
And with this, my room seems to shut, and somehow an arcane lock scroll gets found and closed.
And yeah, we can't let Marcus cook because it will only affect everything.
I can purify food.
So
Hey
the
now.
next day,
Yep.
if we're all here,
Yes.
all right. So now you can sleep and restore your spells, and
well, rest.
but the next day, early in the morning, Nightmane knocks on the door.
Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock.
Well, we will let
It's
him
more
in.
like knock, 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 but very loud.
Exactly.
Zacharias will use Mage Hand or something. He's like Isabel, you know. If he actually opens a door,
That's embarrassing.
that's embarrassing. Yeah.
Don't you have open close cantrip?
Right, we open the door.
Sure. Nightmane sort of looks at you and bows and says, We have found some information. It seems they do not know much, but they know something new.
The guy's not
Correct.
very well. Come inside.
Aldous looks happy. He looks well rested and sort of a little tired, but he has sort of a smile on his face that just persists.
A good day's work is its own reward.
He just seems happy. Yeah,
Mm.
and he's sort of fiddling with a metal thing. And he's just, life is good, and he's enjoying it, and yeah. Now he knows why people are so happy in the Vale. He gets it.
He's converted to good.
Oh,
Say that in his own eyes. His mother would have been proud.
I'm sure.
Nightmane.
Nightmane, you remind me of my mother.
What?
She was more hairy, though. He stands before you, assuming you're all gathered.
Sure.
She again bows. The torture's gone well. Oh, how talkative our new friends have been. She smiles. First, you missed someone. The head of the Order of Macarius wasn't in the battle. Ernan McCathlin. No idea where he is, but he's supposedly up to no good. Some of the people feel like he's betraying them, but most believe he has some plan to defeat us and liberate the Vale. No one knows what this plan is, though. Second, there's an actual phoenix on top of that mountain over there. It is as big as a house. It breathes fire, and it's been there as long as anyone seems to remember. Good luck with that. So, nods to you. Third, everyone agrees that there are angels in the Gardens of Serenity. How many? They ain't sure, but angels. And if you make the path to the Labyrinth, there are probably angels in the Cathedral. There's something powerful in this valley that they believe will defeat you. Its name is Aramathra. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's the Phoenix name. He sort of shrugs. Beyond this, there were some unimportant things that we have taken care of.
Such as?
He sort of shrugs. Some people were hiding in different cellars and basements. A few tiny amounts of valuables and food hidden away.
Sakura shrugs. Have they said anything more about this labyrinth? Is there a way to navigate it? How do you get through it? Can you, if you actually navigate it, is it a problem to go both directions, or does it just protect the approach to the church?
Sure, as most people don't seem to know anything about it. The ones who did are most likely dead in the battle. We did seem to get some conflicting opinions about how it works, but everyone agrees it is magical for certain. It seems to test those who enter.
Alright. Well, the first order of business is still a Phoenix.
It's still a big, big flaming problem.
We have taken care of some of that.
We're taking care of the protection, which just basically made our life a nightmare.
Yes, and that celestial guarding it.
He just sort of grins. He says, if anyone can take out such a beast, it must be you. I would not trust any of my warriors to do such a feat.
No, they would no doubt just get in the way.
And be burnt to a crisp. Azurius is ignorant to Zacharias.
Sakura snorts. Very well. You have done well. Was there anything else, Nightmare?
He sort of shrugs and says, some pilgrims came.
Oh, to the gates.
What do you wish us to do with us? To do with them?
If pilgrims show up. Oh, sneezing. Take them inside the gatehouse, close the gates, and kill them. Loot their valuables, put them in a pile. The Hell Knights will take care of that. We don't want any bugbears on the walls, because that may warn outsiders.
Yes, that's what we did. However, the Hell Knights delivered us some prisoners. They were not sure if they were supposed to kill them, apparently.
Oh. Put them to the question if they have any further interesting information. See if you can draw that out. If they have no such thing, dispose of them.
Halthus looks like you just gave him a puppy.
Azagros will look over to Halthus and say that I trust in your expertise in this matter, Halthus.
Bows. If they know something, my lord, we will know as well.
Good, good.
And may I add, you look splendid today. Out to all of you.
Well, we do try. What can I say? Tell me more about my dark majesty. Zacharias looks around to the others.
Aaron shrugs. And seems pretty straightforward to him.
Very well. Keep patrolling the Vale. People may still be hiding. So keep the patrols about. Let no one escape. And see if you can. Any new information is to be brought before us immediately. In the meantime, we will be trying to kill a phoenix.
He just bows and says, I shall do as little as I can to interrupt.
Good. It is imperative that the Vale itself remains closed off. That I leave in your hands.
He bows. Ready to take his exit.
Yep.
Why do you keep the hellhounds?
Oh, that's a good question.
Where
The
will my
bonfires.
Because you actually find that they seem to really not like the Vale at all.
That's perfectly understandable.
Canatheria Rex didn't like it, but the hellhounds sort of seem... They seem really agitated. And even growl at you when you sort of get close. And although they do bow their heads because they must, they seem to really not enjoy this place.
I mean, they are intelligent these days. Can they explain
Yes.
more precisely what it is? I mean,
They say that they feel in danger, basically.
mhm.
They are constantly watched, and something. It's like the celestial taint is very thick in this place, and it's the smells, it's the tastes, everything's full of it,
The place needs to be cleansed first before they're
and
brought
it
out.
disgusts them quite a lot, and they really do not enjoy it.
Has it been throughout the entire thing ever since they started invading, or is it just mainly in the town?
Yes, it is mostly in the city as they've sort of gone here.
So if we were to find a
They
place,
they
like,
will request, if you talk to them, that if they could run into the forest and hunt down potential survivors instead.
That seems
They-
perfectly
they-
okay to me.
Cash
they,
is fine
they,
with
they
that.
don't feel like they can just sit here and do nothing in this air. They need to act.
very
And
well.
hunting down innocents is something they can.
For at least my two hellhounds, I give them full permission to go into the forest and hunt down survivors. Don't go too close to the cathedral, but they may hunt down survivors.
Keep your eyes and ears open for anything you can find in the forest that might be interesting.
If you
If
discover anything, please inform one of the random bugbears around.
Or us if we're around too. And if they find anything interesting, any valuables or anything, they're to be brought before us, of course.
And if it makes you feel more comfortable, if you do require any rest, feel free to rest outside of the city.
Sure. They will accept this as basically giving them allowance to do what they want. And
I assume Cash gives the same orders.
Besides this, some members of the Order of the Phoenix also arrives to speak to. But this happens at a different time. But they come to speak to Asurius. And they say basically that for the members that are here, we have found enough stuff to appear as Mithran soldiers.
So I could basically get them to start at this point, disguising themselves and...
They have disguises, yes, and equipment marked. They will, however, state that at the moment they simply look like it. This would fool any sort of basic commoner peasant. However, they will need one. They would really be good, it seems, to have the official records of the order, so they could write in. It apparently is kept in order of who joins when, how, and what they do for their membership. Having these would allow them to forge, perhaps, entries into it. Secondly, they request Asuria's aid in finding some way, if this is to work. It is quite the ambitious project, to shield their alignment. If they are to speak to people in the church, they will most likely be checked for such for their alignment, and they would like some way to hide it. They leave this, of course, with him, as it is a little beyond what they think they can manage on their own.
Understandable. Very understandable. Osiris thinks about this.
With that, and perhaps if these papers and documents could be acquired, then it might just be that some of the Order of Macarius survived this whole ordeal, and that those would be under direct control of.
And this, so Osiris gives a wicked smile. Very good. You have served me well. For now, go to the watchtower and ensure anyone who comes in is under the full belief that everything here is working fine. Other than that, from what basic things you can find about the Mithran Inquisition from the various holy books scattered around, no, there is nothing special we have access to at the second, but make sure all of you are well versed enough to be able to, mimic whatever the Mithrans would do. I will attempt to find the papers and find a solution to your issue.
Bow, and they'll return to the tower.
This pleases me. For the purpose of non-detection, that would be an interesting one. Can Osiris, through Osiris' different things of knowledge, religion, spellcraft, and all that, would he have anything on the top of his head he could think up? With a skill roll, like knowledge or anything? Is there anything he can think up, or?
I mean, not immediately. I mean, you'll have to find some way to do it. I'll leave that to you now.
I can think of some ways I can do it, but I was just wondering if the campaign is a special thing I could just skill roll for. But okay, I will go through some ideas with you later.
Yeah. So yeah, you spend this this day. How many days do you sort of want to rest?
Not long.
Not long, we need
One probably to
Yeah.
let you craft more stuff.
One more? Sure. That makes sense.
And whenever outside of meetings, once again, Osiris will seal himself inside his room. He does not like this place in the slightest. Not with the positive taint here. He wants it gone as well. His room will still feel a bit funny if you go near it.
Well, after that, I guess we set out towards the spire again.
Sure.
Me and Cash are getting some exercise.
Yeah, flap those wings.
Cash, you ready for another sky trip?
Sure.
This time it should be a little easier for us.
Let's see, for this...
Once again, two resist energies, one there for you, and I'll do the other ones.
Let's see, do you have anything else on your level 2s that you like to use?
Well, let's have a look for my level 2s, what I could do with them. At this current moment, I can Desecrate, Dreadbolt, Grace, which is of course my Avoid Attacks Opportunity spell. Hold Person, not the most important. Inflict Moderate Wounds, that's, well, in case Marcus does become a vampire. Restoration Lesser, Silence, Undetectable Alignment, Resist Energy, and Cure Moderate Wounds. So there isn't a lot there actually I'm going to be using this time. Nothing in particular that's good against a Phoenix, necessarily.
Alright. Yeah, I'll do 2 castings of Resist Energy then.
I mean, it saves me some things, so I do have some stuff in case we need another Desecrate, for example, if I need to... Even just casting 1, actually, I could probably do 4. Without much problem.
No, I'll do 2. I mean, I can't use my pits anywhere up there, so...
Okay.
There's no real point.
I mean, I guess it gives me some extra healing spells on the side I can use.
Yeah.
So resist energy, 30, fire.
That is, always good to have. More healing, as we have
Yeah,
seen.
let's get all the things.
Yep, if you have temporary hit points, roll them and add them.
All right. How tired are you guys? Do you want to do the big battle now, or do you want to wait until next time? Considering that we should also be awake for tomorrow.
I
could
have to
keep
go
going.
eat dinner, but it might be something I can bring back.
Yeah, I'm just asking the question because I mean it seems
no.
pretty obvious what's going to happen now, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna battle.
Probably a fight.
I mean, it might take some time. So I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
what would
if
the
you get
length of-
broken and tomorrow you can't do anything because you got stuff there too. That would be sad. If nothing else, I have stuff right now. We could take a bonus session at some point if you want. That might be a good length for this fight to fit into.
Bonus session? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
we
that
might do
On-
that. I
on
mean,
what day?
I imagine the fight, if we're gonna fight that Phoenix, I imagine that's probably a pretty big fight.
Bonus session, when did you say?
Oh, I
Or did we
haven't
not
had a
say
time.
anything yet?
Just that I have
Oh,
stuff
okay, I was
for
gonna
it.
say, I can't do Sunday unless we stop before 8.
I don't think we'll do Sunday. That's a little close to.
Yeah.
Sunday is...
Okay.
No.
I didn't think so,
But would
you know.
that be better? Would it be preferable to do it that way?
If we can do a bonus session, yeah, I think that can be.
Yeah,
can be a
I think
good solution.
so because it's
Also-
like it's too soon, and
And
it's getting a little late for the.
Super mega epic battle.
Also, I
I'm
won't
not
we already
sure
had
when
some.
I have time next week, though.
I have time basically all next week, most likely.
I've got school off next week as
Me
well,
too.
so
I've
Yeah.
got school off.
pretty much
well,
think so
sort of.
too. But
I-
if nothing else, Sheep, you can get back to us about it.
Sure.
I'm just saying that it's a real possibility.
my I'll check my rating schedule, but it shouldn't be impossible to fit something in. I'm guessing Wednesday's a good candidate for me, I think. I mean,
Yeah, I have school Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday is a half day, so I'll get home earlier. And then Friday, I will be leaving the state, so I'm not going to be there then.
yeah, because we don't have a session next week regular because of Easter.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, right.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go eat. I'll be back.
Sure, I guess we can do a little post-game talk. I mean, we're still going to play for 6 hours, so
Yeah.
or 5 probably.
I'm just going for all the buffs which I might cast next time because I've given everyone the 120 resist fire temporary.
Sure.
five
So
hours.
we'll end this session here.
I just removed it because I thought it was not supposed to be there.
No, I've added it to you.
Yeah, but I just removed it because
that.
Next time we're gonna go up against the Phoenix. I'm gonna be buffs all over the place.
I mean, you can already see
Buff
Usually-
to the teeth
you
because
see for Azurus, I've already have like 4 or 5 things running at this point.
it's gonna be needed. Gosh darn it, it's gonna be so freaking bad.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine. What's a Phoenix? Anyway?
Remember the dragon?
I remember. The
How many cones of cold can you prepare?
A few. I can prepare a maximum of 3.
Because 3 days in cones of cold.
Yeah, you have to look at it this way, Jonas. You beat this fight with 3 people. For the Phoenix, we have 5.
Yes.
That is an interesting point.
And we actually managed to take down one of its damn firebirds as well. That was pretty good.
You just send it plummeting.
Yeah, it came down like, oh, I'm gonna eat your wizard. And Wiz was like, no, Kya! Plumps.
No.
I was like,
Poor
is Zurus
thing.
AC high enough right now?
Then I guess next time I can try and be a gnoll.
Oh god, transform into a null.
Yeah, then I get more strength and I get better to hit stuff.
Oh, drow knoll. I wonder how that looks. Like,
Or
You don't really want to know yet.
anything monstrous, humanoid, medium, and small.
Gnolls are a pretty good option.
Yeah, that or
I'm guessing a Phoenix probably won't have death effects, so death ward's not needed.
is it
How much
also
experience do you need for the next level? I don't-
Quite a lot.
I mean,
yeah,
All of it.
exactly.
80,000.
it's just
per
fun to
player.
know, right?
Let's have a look.
We need 58,572 XP.
Oh yeah, 58, not
Each,
80.
yes. Are you saying
But
we're gonna
say-
get like
58,000 each
300,000?
times 5, 290,000.
This fight gave 250,000 XP.
Boom.
That'd be pretty great.
It was Mithra herself.
And that wouldn't even be enough to level
No,
us up.
it wouldn't. Even a quarter million would not be enough.
A quarter million would not be enough. We'd still be 40k short.
Yep.
Like, it's our entire XP. We need our entire XP. All the XP we've gained so far. And more. To do this. We only need twice what we already got in total.
It really slows down, doesn't it?
It's an exponential slowing curve. So.
Manikai? What was our idea for when I turn into a gnoll with the stats?
I made you a piece of equipment you can use.
Cool.
I'm guessing probably edit character and equip item, and then there's probably something in there like null.
No, I want to see equip item.
Monstrous transformation thing. It doesn't
Oh,
change your
apparently-
picture though. But
No,
I'm
you,
a sort of healing surges.
you have no healing surges. I
Hmm.
think I delete. No, well, I didn't delete the heroes. Oh, I can't delete the healing surge magic. I'll do that later.
Okay, that is a lot of AC.
Let's have a look. Your AC's gone up. Yes.
I didn't know you get AC from that spell.
Natural armor probably.
I actually do have a picture for it.
So Manaka, I'm guessing with my supernatural ability, I can't magic hit through a rod.
Huh?
My
no,
firestorm
no,
turned
you
into an
can't
acid storm.
you can't supernatural ability made
Oh.
of magic feats.
It's just like my firestorm is useless pretty much until we get to a section where well, you know, not so much.
Something called firestorm can be useless.
Well,
No.
there's the quicken spell-like ability.
It's not spell-like.
That
Supernatural.
exists.
There's a spell called firestorm, but that's not what I'm using.
It's kind of spell-like. It's not a spell, so it's spell-like.
It's
Give
like
some,
a
give
spell.
some experience for you.
Is it?
It's a fair amount, but
Is it 0.3 of a million?
no, not quite.
60,800. 12,000. Okay.
That's not horrible, I guess.
It's not horrible, but it's not perfect.
We didn't. Well, I guess
We did a decent fight there.
it was a damn decent fight.
Apart from half the party not doing anything.
Yeah, that
And you destroyed a quite good trap.
was
which,
freaking nasty.
I mean, that's one of those things which it was designed. It was kind of the thing I always imagined a PC designing.
Yeah.
It was designed to have the people just fly up there and then plummet to the ground.
Well, if you had flown all the way over to the thing, you would just have been standing under.
What?
If you had flown all the way over to the tower thing, Marcus and Kyron could just been standing there.
What?
You know where everyone else was standing? Me.
We were standing in the air.
No, Cash and Azorius, they were standing in there. If Kyron and Marcus has just been
They got
flying
inside.
where they got inside instead of standing in the air on the horse.
That's true,
we
yes. Kind of Theorex could have flown inside.
In
That was-
retrospect, we should have, but we didn't.
No, we charged instead. Seemed like such a good idea at the time.
No.
But then
Charging is
Jonas
always a
grew
good idea.
silent, and I was like, huh. Yeah, I see. I mean, it's kind of obvious what to do in that situation.
Yeah.
And
I mean, neither of you can like.
a named angel creature doesn't find stupid.
No,
You
we leave
find
that to
some-
Marcus. Wah, wah, wah.
That's my null picture.
I'm just so glad that two of us have supernatural flight.
Yep.
I'm still somewhat upset that Kyron doesn't have wings yet.
Take.
When do you actually get proper wings?
At level 15. But
Dragon-
they will be
That's-
permanent at least, which is something.
Dragon Disciple. I'm guessing you're getting from them, I guess.
But yeah,
Yes.
if we can go for a possible bonus round Wednesday, that would probably be pretty good.
Wednesday might work, I don't know yet.
Alright.
Find out, sheep.
Yeah, do some maneuvering, snap some necks,
Snap some necks.
and get it done.
Jonas.
Hitman.
Like, I
style.
haven't.
Oh no, Wednesday is not a great thing because I would have raid. I guess I could make time on Wednesday, but I'd rather not.
I mean, I'm good whenever, so really...
I could. It depends a bit on my raiding schedule. It's a bit messed up as well. I could potentially do Thursday if people are still here Thursday.
Thursday is
why
also
would
not
we
a
be
great
here?
day. How about Monday, Tuesday?
Monday is not gonna work for me probably. Tuesday is maybe. It's a big maybe though, because those two, because of real life things, our raiding day has been moved to Monday this week, and it resets on Tuesday. So we're probably gonna do both those days.
How about Friday?
How about Friday?
We just play all of Friday.
Yeah.
Non-stop?
Not Friday.
Well, Friday you have to celebrate Easter.
I have to.
Is it Easter on Friday?
It's
Oh, yeah.
Good
Oh, yeah.
Friday on Friday.
That's true.
I mean, it doesn't really bother me.
So
I don't
no,
really
but
care about
but
Easter.
Jake is not here. He's traveling.
Well, Jake is out, so
It just messed up in every single way, isn't it?
You know, we'll figure it out as we go along.
I guess.
Basically,
Oh, yes.
right. Let's have a look. Malachi, you're here almost every day.
well,
I
your
think so.
your sister's gonna be here at some point.
I haven't really
Actually,
talked about that yet, but sure.
Time. Would you be here
What?
for almost every day as well?
Yeah, it's Easter. No one. Everything is cancelled because of Easter.
Yeah. So in that case, that's at least three of us who have everything cancelled. So it's Jake, Sheep, and Jonas who needs to work out.
I don't have any work next week because of it's Easter holiday basically.
Which is very nice.
It is very nice, but at least 2 evenings are dedicated to raiding. Most likely, depends a bit again on the schedule and stuff. It's a bit confused. Apart from that, I'm not going anywhere over the weekend. I basically said no to the whole family get-together.
What?
Yes.
Normally, families meet together and you have a huge dinner party.
I know some people do that.
Depending on where you're at, like I don't think we're doing one. I think it's just a case of I'm going to wake up in the morning and have Easter eggs in the living room.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not,
normally that's what my family do. I don't know if everyone does it.
yeah, my family does it too, but
It varies.
most of them are gathering down south over Easter, and I was not really in the mood to travel anywhere. So I said no to that. It's only gonna be
Well-
alone Easter.
Then play with us Easter. Then you're not alone.
Hide
Yay.
fruit around, let the turtle find
Yes, let's play hide the turtle.
Not hide the turtle.
That's
Oh.
dangerous.
Just put him somewhere.
Yes, I hit him.
Okay, so we
that's
can play a game of
dangerous.
hide and seek. Jonas, hide the turtle.
I flushed him down the toilet.
Like you put out a few
Don't-
towels and
why would
bunch
you
them up,
do
making
that?
a little landscape for him. Then you hide some fruit around,
Uh-huh.
and he goes finds one piece and just sits and eat that all day. So
Why would anyone hurt a turtle?
It's great. I had a hamster once. I built such awesome mazes for it.
Any good at them?
Oh, it was great. It was great.
Question, Jonas, are we playing tomorrow?
That was a good pet. What? Yes.
Okay.
That's the plan.
I had no idea because everything's either there's so much stuff that's getting cancelled or whatever.
I know.
Did you save and send me the server?
Yes, I will end the session here. Also,
Save, Jonas.
A bit of a short one this time, but I'll see you in the bonus one, I guess, and catch you in the next time where we kill a phoenix, hopefully. Or it
Or
kills
not.
us. Or not, but we'll see.
You know,
This time was
Billy-
almost an or not.